Hi guys, cause I cannot upload the video which is like a little longer than 13 minutes, then I cannot upload it, so I need to cut it in like 12 or 11 minutes. Alright, so guys, let's look at some example about this one, stretch and compression, or our slope. So look at this example here. Number 16, it says what? On the set of axes below, graph and label equations y equals absolute value of x and y equals 2x, 2 absolute value of x, right? So first, I know how does it look like, my absolute value of x, right? Our slope is 1, so you just follow this right in the middle, like that. So this is what? That's my absolute value of x. Okay, and I'm gonna use other color for my 2 absolute value of x. So that is what I told you, that's like your slope, right? Your slope is what? 2 is 2 over 1. So when you go 2 up, you need to move 1 to the right. 2 up, 1 to the right. 2 up, 1 to the right, like this. 2 up, 1 to the right. So like this, and then you just do the same thing on the left side. Okay, so this is 2 absolute value of x. You see it? I just use the slope. Okay, and in other words, it's vertically stretched. Alright, and look at 17. Same thing, I'm gonna draw my absolute value of x with purple color. Guys, you know what? From today, if you're not responding anything, Remind or Google Classroom, then Miss Ross will call your parent. Alright? So please unload your work, or at least you need to keep in touch with me through Remind app. Alright? That's not my policy. I got an email from Mr. Belton. Okay, so guys, look, this red one I did, oh my god, I didn't explain anything because I was talking about our communication policy. So guys, look, but you know, what is your slope here? It's 1 over 2, right? 1 over 2, that means rise 1, 2 to the right. So I just did that one. Rise 1, 2 to the right, rise 1, 2 to the right, and then the other side, you just copy it. Alright? So, look, explain how changing the coefficient of the absolute value from 1 to 2 affects the graph. What happened? What happened? Graph. The graph gets narrower. And for this, same thing, but what happens when you change your coefficient from 1 to half? Then the graph gets wider. Alright? And also, when you look at the top, I put the box. You should have this box on your notebook or like your entire thing. So this is my absolute value function, and you know, sign of a, so that means positive or negative, that decides the graph opens up or down. And this hk, that is what I got, h from here, k from here, that's my vertex, right? And also you can get your translation to the right, left, up or down, right? So you can get that one also. And A So this A means the number. We already did the sign, so I'm talking about the number here. That could be 3, that could be 1/3, that could be 2, or that could be like 0.2, whatever number you have. Alright, so whatever number here. So that number decides what? Narrow or wide. In other words, that could be your slope. Alright? So when you go down, you have this. Write an equation for each translation of y equals f the value of x. This is supposed to be transformation. I don't know why I have translation. Translation is only like sliding right, left, or up and down. Transformation, that's reflection, translation, and like stretch, shrink. It include everything. So let me change this one. Transformation. Okay. So 9 units up. So we know this. Absolute value of x plus 9. Write 4. Then that's what? X minus 4. And that's in the absolute value. So 8 up, 10 to the left. Then 10 to the left. Left. So we go plus 10. And 8 up plus 8. And 3 down, 5 to the right. So I'm going to do 5 to the right, 5 to the right, 3 down. Like this. Stretch by 3. So stretch, compress, that's the coefficient. So stretch by 3, then we just have 3 absolute value of x. Compressed by half. Then we do 1/2 absolute value of x. So stretch, compress, if you see that, then you just have the multiplier. Alright, stretch by 3, then you just have 3. Compressed by 1/2, then you have 1/2. And I didn't put reflection over here, but when you get reflection over x-axis, then you need to put negative sign. Okay? So probably like some of you didn't understand this one, but I'm gonna show you with the graph. Alright? Okay, this one. So we did 13 and 14. Right? Let's look at 15 and 16. So number 15. So first, I want you to get the vertex. So my vertex is opposite sign. What is it, Esther? Opposite sign, -1 opposite sign. Opposite number will be 1, right? Do you have any number here? Nothing, so I'm gonna put 0. So my vertex is 1, 0. So let's go to 1, 0 here, right here. Right, 1, 0, that's my vertex. And after that, look, is the sign positive or negative? Is this one positive or negative? Negative. Then does the graph opens up or down? Down, correct. So the graph shape looks like this. It opens down, right? And then you have a number here. It's 2, right? It's 2. So what? Your slope is 2, right? Slope is 2. And you know that's -2, so we need to go down 2, 1 to the right. So, and also, you know, the graph shape looks like this, so you need to go down, right? But your slope is 2, so let's go 2 and 1. 2 down, 1 to the right. 2 down, 1 to the right. And same here. Like this. Right? And once you get couple points, you can connect. Alright? And let me try 17. Right? So tell me my vertex. Jennifer, what's my vertex here? Opposite sign. What's my opposite sign of negative 2? Opposite sign number. Opposite number. 2. And that number you just use directly. You don't change anything. Right? So 2, 2. That's my vertex. Nelson. Is that positive or negative? Negative. Opens up or down? Down. Correct. So graph looks like this. And then I told you this number, that's the slope of the graph, right? So your slope is 3. That means you need to go 3 up and down and 1 to the right. This case it opens down, so I'm gonna go 3 down because that's negative 3, right? So 3 down, 1 to the right. 3 down, 1 to the right, like this. And on the other side, you do the same thing. 3 down, 1 to the right. I mean, this side you go 1 to the left. Okay, so that's my graph. Okay, so guys, it's already 11 minutes again. So I'm gonna cut this video, and I'm gonna upload 2 worksheets for today, and tomorrow I'm gonna go over everything one more time, and I'm gonna show you more examples. Alright, so today I want you to do odds on the paper. Alright, odds only. And told you, if you don't contact with me, you don't text me at all, you don't make any comments on Google Classroom, there will be a phone call to your parents. Alright? Okay, guys, have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.